Well, what a round of football that was. I would say it wasn't as good as the round of 16, but still an absolutely amazing round. We had Switzerland, Colombia, which went down to the wire, went to penalties. Switzerland ended up winning. And then Argentina, Egypt. We thought Egypt were, gonna win at the 75th minute, but then Messi's Argentina ended up coming back. And then if USA, Belgium, with all of the, controversy with the USA, Belgium ended up slapping them 4-1. And then Portugal, Spain, this game was definitely a low light of this round. Definitely the most skippable one. And then Mexico, England, I would say one of the best games of the round, if not the best. Argentina, Egypt might just outdo it, but still absolutely crazy game. Then Brazil, Norway. Brazil out of the round of 16 again, and Norway in the quarterfinals for, I believe, the first time in their history. Then France versus Paraguay. Obviously, the main talking point with this game happened off the pitch with, I think it was a Paraguayan senator, being racist towards Mbappe. Sorry about that. But anyway, Mbappe and France still make it through, which is all that really matters to them. Then Canada, Morocco. Canada kind of outdid themselves in this game. Definitely showed that in the future they will be a top team. Well, maybe not a top team, but definitely not like definitely not like a team that you want to come up against. So that leaves us with 4 games left. France, Morocco, Spain, Belgium, Norway, England, and Argentina, Switzerland. So let's start off with our predictions for Friday's game, France versus Morocco. So France, obviously in that Paraguay game, they didn't get to show their full potential. Mbappe and Elise, before this game, absolutely were cooking everyone, with Dembele also, chipping in as well. But, Paraguay did not come to play. And then, Morocco, as I said before, they kind of got dominated a little bit by Canada. But obviously, they scored 2 goals. And then their third goal was basically a free goal, because Canada obviously just were collapsing up to that point. So I don't really know what to go for this game. I definitely think France are going to win this game. Just a matter of, do I think it will be in normal time, extra time, or pens? Because I feel like it could be either way. I feel like France are going to definitely score more than 1 goal in this game, because Morocco's definitely going to, be more open than Paraguay. But also they only scored 2 goals, because I do really rate Morocco's defense. And you know what I'll say they win this in normal time, but Morocco do get 1 goal. I'd say it goes Mbappe goal, then I don't know who scores for Morocco, because Saibara is out. We'll say Hakimi, he scores a goal against France, and then we'll say Bradley Barcola scores in the 74th minute to send France to the semi-finals. And now Spain, Belgium. So this one is actually kind of hard to predict, I can't lie. Spain haven't conceded a goal yet in this tournament. 5 games, 0 goals conceded. Yet, they are still pretty unconvincing, which, I'm going to say it again, I called, way before the tournament that Spain would not be convincing. Anyway, they played pretty poor against Portugal. Portugal also played poor. You like my joke there? Poor Portugal. Sorry about that. And anyway, Spain played pretty bad. Their midfield does not look like it is clicking the way it should. But with Belgium on the other hand, they started off the tournament really bad, with draws to Egypt and Iran. But they ended up smashing New Zealand 5-1, I think it was. And then they beat Senegal 3-2. Yeah, 3-2 after, obviously the big comeback at the end. And then obviously one of my favorite games of the tournament, they beat USA 4-1. So this is I think this is gonna be a close one. I'm not gonna lie. I think it goes to extra time. I do think one of these two teams does win it in extra time, and it is just hard to go against Spain. So I'm gonna say it's 1-1 going into extra time. I'm gonna say though Belgium score a late goal because, as we all know, Lukaku has been loving a late goal in this tournament. So I'm going to say 94th minute, Lukaku scores like a header off of like a cross from, we'll say Doku, because he'll probably come on off the bench as well. And then for Spain, I'll say Mikel Merino scores. I reckon he might even start, next game, I'm not going to lie. And then we'll say Ferran Torres. And then Norway, England. I mean, I'm actually very excited for this game. I mean, Norway, they are just having so much fun with their... Woo! I mean, I love that. Like, they are the team that I want to win this tournament now. I don't think, they really can win this tournament, especially because I am going to say England are going to win this game. But I say it's going to be the same scoreline as their last game. I'm going to say it's 3-2, but England win in extra time. I will say Haaland scores for Norway. I know what a surprise. But I will say he only gets one, and the other goal goes to, I think his name's Sheldrip. I always forget his name, but he was really good against Brazil. And now for England, I'll say Kane gets a brace. And then, I'll say John Stones header. I don't know what order it's going to be, but it would just be around something like that. Anyway, I just think England have now really found their form, you could say. Like, you could see that at the end of that Mexico game, England are now just like, I don't even want to really, how to call it, like, they just really believe in themselves now. Like, they were a bit iffy, early on in the tournament, but after that, their fans absolutely love them now, and they have full trust in this England team winning it all. And now we have Argentina versus Switzerland. I mean, I have a feeling this is going to be another close game because Argentina, have not really shown otherwise. But before we get into what I think is going to happen in this game, I want to ask you this. Do you think that the Argentina-Egypt game was rigged? Because I've seen a lot of people say that it was. And you know what? I would absolutely love to agree with that, but I'm going to have to disagree. I don't think it really was rigged. I think Egypt just collapsed. It kind of felt inevitable for a bit that Argentina were going to end up coming back. I mean, yeah, at the Egypt goal got called as a foul because of what happened like 20 seconds before. I think it was a foul though, like he did get like his leg stamped on. And then obviously at the end where Salah got tackled, I mean, that could be a penalty. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I mean, I don't think it's a match deciding like penalty, if you know what I mean. I probably wouldn't have given it a pen. Like, it was kind of like a soft foul, if you even want to call it a foul. Anyway, let's get into the prediction. So I feel like this game's gonna go to extra time. I feel like it's gonna go to... Again, I don't think this one goes to pens either, because Argentina, I don't feel like... I mean, if it is rigged for them, I mean, I'm not denying that, if it got to the point that it wouldn't be rigged for them, I wouldn't say that FIFA would allow Argentina to go to pens, because they can't really do anything from there. But anyway, we'll say it's 1-1 at half-time. But then, I'm sorry, not half-time, at the end of the full 90 minutes. But then Argentina score a goal pretty early on in the first half of extra time, I'll say. No, not 2-1. I'll say Messi scores. And then for Switzerland, we'll go that... Oh, what's his name? The Abduni guy that came on. He was kind of alright. I mean, they talked about his, like, story of playing, like, 4 games this season. And, working so hard to come... get fully fit for this World Cup. So I feel like, I don't know, he'll get his goal here later on in this game. But then we'll say Lisandro Martinez again gets a goal in extra time. And that'll be good for me because I have it in my fantasy team. So that is my quarter final predictions. Let's go over them one more time real quick. If it loads. Oh, there we go. We got France to beat Morocco 2-1. Spain to beat Belgium 2-1. Norway to lose to England 2-3 in extra time. And we've got Argentina to beat Switzerland 2-1 in extra time. So I've gone for 3-2-1s. That's probably not going to happen, but I mean, you never know. So it is kind of, a basic prediction. All of the teams I predicted to win are favourites to win. But you know what? That is how it should be working out anyway, right? Anyway, I do hope this isn't how it works out. I would love to see Norway and even Belgium make it through. But anyway, that's just about it. See ya.